Hi, I'm Christina Smith, and today I'll be speaking about the Bridges model of transition as it relates to my work environment and implemented the changes that were brought forward because of COVID 19. So, as it regards to the ending is letting go and managing loss of what we no longer have. So, it took a while for persons to let go of the old work environment. So, before COVID 19, 100% of the persons were working in office. And because of that, because of COVID 19 and the restrictions and the guidelines and social distancing, we had to transition or move out persons. So 80% of the persons that were working in office started to work from home, and 20% were working in office. So that was the end of the entire workforce that was employed being working in office, and now 80% was working from home and 20% working in office. So as it regards to the neutral zone is where we're lost between the old and the new. So we're trying to accept the new beginnings, but we're still stuck in our old ways. So what we did in order to transition, for us to transition so that we can get to the next stage of new beginning, was that we implemented new guidelines and procedures. So for the persons that were working from home, I work in the BPO sector, so we deal with a lot of sensitive information. So we had to install certain softwares. We'll give the agents webcams so that we can see, once they're logging into their 8-hour shift, we can see their work environment and ensure that they're not writing down the client sensitive information and so forth, and so that we can still be in compliance with our contract. So for the neutral zone, it took a while for persons to adjust. Some persons still weren't, turning on their cameras when they're supposed to. They weren't. They were still having their phones around when they weren't. So it took a while for persons to be in compliance and fully compliant with the guidelines that were set out for work from home. As it regards to the working environment, the Ministry of Health set out different cleaning guidelines for us. So we had to do a lot of deep cleaning. We do a lot of nightly deep cleaning, as well as we had to transition from doing carpet cleaning to once per month to every week. Every night we'll do nightly cleanings. We had to install plexiglasses around each person's station, and they'll sit 2 stations apart. And also, as it regards to social distance, we come from an environment where we're interacting with each other side and side. So it took a while for persons to sit apart and social distance more. We had to implement different stickers around to remind persons that this is where you're supposed to stand away from your co-worker. We also had to remove additional desks and chairs so that they were limited in the space, so that they will know that this is not the amount of persons that is supposed to be in this area. So it took a while, and there were a lot of procedures and guidelines that we had to change up. We had to install hand washing stations. We had to install additional hand sanitizers. We also had to implement temperature checks being done at the front, and also sanitization. So once a person comes in office, they must wear their masks, and they had to do temperature checks and sanitize before they can enter the building. Sure, you still had persons coming without their masks, and we still had to have masks being given at the front before persons were fully compliant with the rules and regulations. So as it regards to the new beginning is that everybody is getting used to the norm where they're wearing their masks, they're social distancing, and they're sanitizing as they go. So it's been 1 year now, and persons know the process, that they're supposed to wear their mask, sanitize, social distance, and these new measures have been implemented successfully, where we're having the nightly cleanings being done, deep cleaning. I do Ministry of Health walkthrough, and everything is successful and satisfactory for my organization. So as it regards to the new beginning, new identities and values emerge and energy returns. So everybody is embracing the new idea, the new culture of COVID-19. Everybody is wearing their masks, they're sanitizing and protecting themselves as they go, and social distance all around.